data protection appliances are better than purpose-built backup appliances. Hi, my name is Jason Buffington. I'm a senior analyst at ESG covering data protection. Most folks have heard the phrase purpose-built backup appliance, or PBBA. PBBA is something of an industry standardized term to talk about those appliances that are built for backups. But the problem is that too many folks throw in any kind of blinky light box that can help with backups into that PBBA category. And that doesn't help customers, partners, vendors, or industry influencers. The way some people look at PBAs in one bucket isn't just a bunch of apples and an orange or two. It's apples, oranges, bananas, and cherries. It's a whole fruit salad. And then some folks really want to compare apples to oranges. Really? In general, the PBBA term is a little goofy because when one buys an IT appliance, one expects that appliance to do that job. So to talk about a backup appliance, one would expect it to do backups. But many don't. Many are deduplication targets, which are awesome, but they don't do backups. They make backups better. So let's clean it up a little bit. From my perspective, there are at least 4 kinds of data protection appliances, DPAs. Real backup appliances are turnkey solution appliances that include the backup software engine as well as some amount of storage capacity. The solution is completely contained within the device itself. Storage deduplication appliances do not include the backup software engine, but they do offer capacity and typically with compression or deduplication capabilities. A storage appliance must be paired with backup or archive software or written to directly from a production workload via some other kind of data movement technology. Storage deduplication appliances are all about adding efficiency to whatever data protection solution that you're already using. Gateway appliances provide local access to remote cloud storage, but again, do not include the backup software, nor the complete amount of storage being presented. It may include some amount of short-term cache for buffering or recent points in time and restores. I like gateways because they make cloud transparently part of the solution anywhere where disk solutions often play. The trick there is performance, which means that the good gateways will need some kind of magic pixie fairy dust to ensure that the WAN doesn't get in the way. Failover appliances include not only the data protection management engine and copies of the production data, but also a hypervisor or other means of actually resuming business operations by running the VMs or services within the appliance itself. Sometimes the failover is within the box. Other times it fails over across the cloud, and that kind of blurs the lines a little bit. There are probably other categories coming on the horizon or something that I've already missed. Heck, there are a few offerings that already make the lines really blurry, particularly how cloud extensions can add significant additional functionality to almost any of the local appliances I've already mentioned. Each of those data protection appliance categories has different recovery scenarios and different metrics from RTOs, RPOs, TCO, and ROI. Some will offer more flexibility where only the cloud copy survives, while others require a local appliance to be brought online first. And that can have agility considerations and also security considerations, meaning that perhaps the cloud copy is unusable without the proper appliance head connected to it. Another way to look at this categorization of appliances is to note that some of these solutions may or may not be cloud extendable, whereas others are truly cloud-native solutions. From a broader perspective, some devices are meant as turnkey solutions for providing business and recovery agility, while others are meant to radically improve the efficiency of what you're already doing today, all of which are good goals and have relevance in today's IT environment. So what should you take away from this? First, what are you trying to solve for? And how much of your existing data protection strategy are you willing to encapsulate within an appliance? That will at least point you to the category of data protection appliances to consider. Each of those DPA types have some great and unique capabilities that are worth considering. One does not usurp another, and frankly, between them, you likely have the building blocks for whatever modern data protection solution that you're looking for, or at least the physical elements of what you'll need. Appliances can be physical or virtual. It's much more about ease of deployment integration than it is about adding another box with blinky lights. Sure, if you add a virtual appliance to a host, there'll be some need for adequate compute and storage to accommodate it, but that's simply an engineering consideration like rolling out any other platform. If you don't consider any of these tips, if you just keep calling any blinky light box that could be used for data protection a PBBA, then don't be surprised if you find yourself comparing apples and oranges to bananas and cherries without a clear-cut winner from either a technical perspective or even from an ROI TCO view. In the meantime, check out ESG's website and portal for more information on my coverage of the broader data protection appliance market, including some highlights on a few of those appliances and their solution categories.